I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Fucking A.
Stay out in the open because you never know what's around the corner on Halloween.
You remember the Nettie girls?
Yeah?
Well, I saw them.
Those girls disappeared almost a year ago. Are you sure you know what you
I know what I saw.
How do you know?
Because they told me their names.
Was that Dad? What's he doing here? Probably trying to save us from you. That's a good idea, Allie. Act scared. I am scared. Yell, Allie, yell.
This is a request from Eric. Thank you so much for that. It's a paid request. If anyone wants to request pretty much anything, random or reaction or review or topic or Tums or Tylenol or Robitussin or any other fucking thing, send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And I'm mentioning stuff like Tylenol and Robitussin because I got a headache watching this fantastically boring piece of shit. I think one of the things he asked me is like, what does this compare to, like, I mean, sadly, I would still put Neil Breen films as worse because at least this wasn't confusing. Neil Breen films are confusing as fuck as well as piss poorly as fuck. Tina Mavar, Robo Vampire, I would still say those are worse. Just Robo Vampire, you use a RoboCop rejet. That's fucking offensive to me as a RoboCop fan. Tina Mavar, just it's Tina Mavar. Like Feeders 2, I would still say those are worse because those are. I mean, there's different levels of pathetic. Like this is pathetic, but some are even more pathetic. Like Feeders 1 or Feeders 2 literally had a scene where it's supposed to be a dead cat, but it's literally pictures that someone, imagine a picture, now imagine you cut up the pictures, now imagine through Adobe you painted red and then put it on screen and that was a dead cat. That's what Feeders or Feeders 2 did. I mean, that just gone, just fucking gone. But this is still a horrible fucking film. I had a hard time finding this film to watch because one of the titles is The Maze, the movie. It's Dark Harvest 2, The Maze, but apparently this was a film called The Maze, the movie. Yes, that was the actual fucking title. And then it was made by this director who's also the star, who sounds like fucking Peter Griffin in the movie. Bill Cowell, the director and writer and star. Sometimes they had, I'm ready for something from the this Peter Griffin sounding guy. Doesn't look like him, but sounds like him. And he did this film, The Maze, the movie. Lionsgate, whoever the fuck got this film and said, I don't remember what the fuck studio released this. They went, you know what, let's not release it, but make it a sequel to Dark Harvest, some shitty Scarecrow film. And you see this cover? Nothing in this cover is in the fucking movie. Not the Scarecrow, because there is no Scarecrow in the movie. There's no killer Scarecrow in the movie. It's about the director, who's the star of the movie, looking for two girls in a fucking cornfield for like 70 minutes. Because the cornfield is haunted by two girls who are not evil, they're just dead. And they were killed by a guy who's not supernatural, he's just some guy with boots and has a pipe. I don't know why he's there when he could just fucking leave. And our lead guy is psychic. You know, the Maize with an I, M-A-I-Z-E, that's also corn. So pretty much this could be called The Corn, the movie. The Maze, the movie. The Corn, the movie. You know, when I think of corn, I think of a reaction my friend had when I sent him this movie called Corn. In which he pretty much had, you know, the reaction that fucking anybody would have.
Corn? What the fuck is this? Some PG-13 movie called Corn. What the fuck is corn? I don't know what the fuck this... Corn? I guess I'll find that out someday. Corn?
And that reaction of my friend being sent some shitty movie named Corn is better and shorter than this entire boring ass, padded up to hell. At times the camera's not in fucking focus. Or at times as a POV, you tell the director literally just did this to make a shot upside down for just because. Random push-ins or pull-outs where just go and then cut to another person. And this is edited in so much of a choppy way that I went, are you trying to take Olivia Middleton's job from those shitty Taken sequels? You trying to buck for that? I mean, all they did really to Peter Griffin Jr. or Bill Cowell, they found a maze of corn that's called the Maze with an I. Because you're corn. Yeah, I get it. Which, in the aerial shots, it's so fucking dead, this corn. And it's so small. I've seen people with bigger houses than this cornfield from the aerial shot. So the fact that these kids keep getting lost and the dad can't find them, when you just walk and, oh, by the way, walk about 200 feet, there's a highway over there. Walk over here, you will make it to the end, I promise. And also, cornfields are not scary. Okay, I've been in Iowa. I've been on farms where there was a corn next to me. It was never fucking scary. But even if you want to attempt to make it scary, this didn't, because most of the movie's in the fucking daytime, and the corn is dead, so it's not even that visually appealing, and the movie's shot on shitty-o. And then this cover is a fucking lie, because there's no fucking scarecrows in the movie. The fucking cover has a killer scarecrow, and there's no fucking scarecrows in the fucking movie. Because again, it was one movie, and they'll just call it Dark Harvest 2. Was Dark Harvest 1 some fucking masterpiece that hey, we'll bank on that as a sequel? Most people never even heard of Dark Harvest 1. Let alone Dark Harvest 2. I think there's a third one. So, okay, getting back to the movie. The lead, who's the director, is a psychic dad. Two daughters are lost in a cornfield. Just, I don't know why the mom didn't go with them. The mom didn't pay attention. I guess she's a shitty mom. Sure, it's called a maze for a reason. Usually in mazes, you get lost. This is called a maze. Oh my god, they're lost in a maze? No shit. So the mom not being shitty parenting as best. The psychic dad, early on, it does this theme, and when I talk about how jittery the camera work is, the camera's on the fucking microwave making popcorn. Okay, imagine this. Shot, popcorn being popped. Next shot, the camera's down here for some reason and rises up to the microwave. Think about that as anybody who even had a 10-second thought of being a director. You're going to have a shot of a microwave, and then the next shot, we're down here, pan into the microwave. If that's not redundant or foolhardy or what the fuck is the point of that, please tell me another example. Because I can't think of one that's more adamant than that. And then the guy doesn't know how to pick up fucking popcorn right. Instead of, usually from the tip. No, it's like, I'm like, have you never had popcorn before? Are you starving? You don't know anything. You don't know how popcorn works. Yeah, they usually are this thing called hot. Hot? H-O-T? Or do you spell H-O-T-T? As in titties. I'd rather watch some titties than watch this movie. So, granted, titties would not help this movie either. So trick-or-treaters come, and then he has this psychic. And it's done in a way where, imagine you're here, and then imagine there's a window here, and 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 various, like, his faces, or news person on the TV that talked about a year ago, these two girls went, and that's literally the high budget. That's where all the budget went into. So, in his psychic ability, he knows that his daughters are in trouble. Goes there. The mom ain't doing really much of shit. Again, it's like a small area, dead corn everywhere. Well, he's talking to her wife. Relax, Matt. This movie can't kill your brain cells any further. The guy's talking to his wife and is saying, do you remember that time when one of our daughters broke her leg? Then it cuts to a scene where the kid fell down, broke her leg, and then literally the camera slowly pans up the stairs, pans up the stairs, pans up the stairs, pans forward down the hallway where there's like a statue far, far away, and this goes on for like 2 fucking minutes because this has to be so fucking padded to reach its short-ass running time. I'm like, you know what? Then just make a short fucking film. If you can't even make a full-length feature film, you got padded along. That's the thing. So much of this movie is padded. If you cut all that shit down, it would be 20 fucking minutes. I assure you not. When he goes in the corn, it's like 5 minutes of him just going through the maze. Hey, you there? Hey, you there? Answer me. Or there's like 2-3 minutes of the two little girls dressed up as vampires, just Halloween season. One girl is filming on the camcorder that they probably shot this fucking movie on, and the other is screaming, "Scream louder! Ah! Scream louder! Ah! Scream louder! Ah!" And this goes on, and on, and on, and on. To the point your fucking eardrums are bleeding. Eardrums are bleeding more than a fucking girl on period. Blood it up, as Terry, the movie, would tell me. Plug it up, plug it up. That's why I want to tell this fucking movie. This movie, you are fucking on your period. Plug it up. Move it the fuck along. Hurry the fuck up. And die. You know, just fucking go, man. Fucking shit. But this was fucking horrible. At 1.9, it fucking deserves it. There's not a goddamn thing worth of praise I can give it. Direction, awful. The way it does the camera, where it just, I didn't randomly, it just like, cuts to another person. Again, doesn't know how to pace a movie. Hey, do 5 minutes, we can always cut it in post. Oh, actually, we're short on running time. Just keep the whole fucking thing in there. And, like, nothing happens. Two ghost girls want to be the Shining Twins. Lead wanders around and around and around. At one point, pumpkins start laughing. So, did the little girls make the pumpkins laugh? Because when I say haunted, the little girls don't try to kill anybody. It's not an evil, haunted corn maze. The only evil is these girls want their killer found. And then for some reason the killer is still there. Instead of going to fuck home, going to, I don't know, Massachusetts or Missouri or Montana or fucking Hawaii. I don't know why he's sticking around. How does what he knows this guy's sighted? He just know. I don't know what the. I have no idea. And why did the little girls make the pumpkins laugh? Why? Just for the shits and the giggles? I want this guy to help us find our killer, but let's have the pumpkins laugh. Just because. Or is the lead guy just crazy? And just imagine the pumpkins were laughing. And you don't see them laugh, you hear them. I don't know what the... Whatever. And again, when I talk about padding, there's another one where there's younger girl, older girl. The older girl disappears. The younger girl, I swear to God, again, for like another 2 fucking minutes... Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you over there? Are you over there? Are you over here? All so that the older girl can scare her. Thanks for wasting my fucking time. And then finally it's nighttime. One guy, a yellow shirt guy, goes in. We never see this fucking guy again, so I don't know what the fuck happened to him. He has a yellow shirt, and on the back of it, it says Corn Cop. Corn Cop. If this was a corn on the cob, I stick up my ass and taste it. That ain't butter. Again, why even have... Again, does this guy ever come back? No. Does he find our lead guy? No. These girls are not killers. Like, the haunted girls are not killers. Is that... So... Did the killer who went in there kill him? We never see that. It was so flashing up, I missed it. Maybe I missed it. Mea culpa if I missed it. Didn't seem that fucking prevalent. But 5 minutes to walk around in a fucking cornfield, that's prevalent. Cops come. Oh, because the lead guy beat the shit out of his ass, so they tried to scare him with a shitty mask. The cops are there. Corn Cop is gone. The lead guy runs off and the cops follow him. The cop car... It's just a regular car, but inside the windshield, they just put like a red light. Not even red and blue, just a red light. Ding, ding. There's nothing else that tells us it's a cop car. Or maybe a few bumper stickers. I mean, it's fucking hell. At one point, the cops catch him, and then the killer, which we don't see his face, he's like a just some guy in regular clothes, which see mainly his boots, and he has a pipe. One of the most unthreatening killers since the fucking Prom Night remake with Mr. Cap Man. He got a baseball cap. Ooh, what a terrifying killer. Again, a movie that looks like this. Not this, as in this bullshit. You see this, and then it's just a guy with fucking, what, galoshes? What the fuck he was wearing, and fucking, might as well be overalls and a might as well be. With just a pipe. Stick the pipe up your ass. That'll be Colonel Mustard. With the pipe. In the kitchen. I mean, with a toothpick. There you go, make a movie about a guy who kills people with a toothpick. Probably be more exciting than this. At least I'd be wondering, how the hell are you going to kill people with a toothpick? Or a dipstick? Speaking of dipsticks, our lead, who's a director, the one cop gets killed, the other runs off to get the killer, and we spend like 2 minutes of the fucking lead guy trying to pick at these handcuffs. Literally, he's doing this, then he's doing this, he's walking around doing this, and he's doing this, and this goes on and on. And on and on. Fucking shit, man. You ever heard of someone called editing? Granted, I shouldn't be one to talk when it comes to editing. But I'm not... this is supposed to be a fucking movie. There's going to be released by a fucking studio. And you have a team of people, and the team of people said this was fine. Because it takes more than one person to make a movie. Although here is probably like 10 people who made the movie. But after he finally picks his fucking handcuffs, and you do better than pick your ass and watch the movie. The bad guy is some redneck with a pipe. And the lead guy is digging. I don't know what the fuck he's digging for. I don't know if he was trying to find the bodies of the girls. Maybe. Hits the bad guy with the shovel. Gets the girls out. Comes back. Kills the bad guy. This movie's rated R. I don't know what the fuck for. I guess a couple bad language, but I don't even remember any bad language. I'm sure there is, but there's no gore. There's no nudity. There's no scares. There's no fright. There's no action. And there's no excitement. And there's no pulse. So that means the movie's a dead fuck. It literally is, we found this little corn maze. Fuck it, let's make a movie. That's really what this is. It was boring. It was, like I said, padded up to fucking hell. With long scenes where they're just repeating, wandering around. Scream, do a scream, keep going. Pick your handcuffs, keep going, keep picking the handcuffs. I mean, should one be surprised when it's a movie that, again, the original title was The Maize, the movie. As in the corn, the movie. But it's The Maize because this takes place in a maze with an eye. Yeah, I get it, but still, technically it's also called The Corn, the movie because that's what maize is. Spelled that way. Corn? What the fuck is corn? You know, what the fuck is this movie? This fucking lie poster, cover, and this dead fuck of a narcoleptic sleeping pill of a movie. Again, have I seen worse? Sally, Neil Breen movies, and... But you know what? I hate to say it, even Uwe Boll has made better movies than this. House of the Dead sucks. And Alone in the Dark sucks. I hate to say it, I'd rather watch Alone in the Dark than this. Because at least Alone in the Dark, it's a piece of shit. But, oh, there's Christian Slater. Oh, there's Steven Dorff. Oh, there's action. It's shitty action, but it's something happening. And this is from a guy that loves the 1999 Blair Witch Project. See, that's how you do a movie where it seems like not much is happening, but you have a good mythology behind it, and that does know how to edit. It doesn't feel padded, in my opinion, and it's developing the three characters, and that's how to do that right. So people who say, anyone could make that movie. No. Anybody could make this movie. So, if Bill Cowell sees this, I'm sorry that I didn't like your movie. I'm sorry if you take offense. I just think this movie is a garbage fucking piece of shit. You haven't made a movie? That's right. I haven't made any shitty movies either. So I'm 0 and 0, 0 and 1. 0 and 0 is still better. So fucking oh well. Dark Harvest 2, The Maize. Be amazed at how shitty it is. Later.